those fears are very valid, I have to tell you. And I have those fears, to be honest with you. And I think anyone who's been paying attention to the whole news around AI should also, have that fear. But my fears are not about AI itself. It's about who exactly is controlling it, who holds the control for it, who is benefiting from it. Because as long as they are benefiting from it and the results are detrimental to people, they'll keep on benefiting, without the consequence of whatever is happening. So we need to be prepared for what is coming. I can't say I know what is coming in the next few years because every day there are new innovations. So the fears are grounded in what is currently happening right now. So that fear of control, like we both said, in terms of who exactly is controlling it. So there's a risk for super intelligence performance. Elon Musk and they're just trying to outperform each other, trying to get it performing at its best, doing things that have never been seen before. But there are really no plans on how to control it. All right. So a recent AI safety index found out that none of the major AI companies, all right, not Anthropic, not Google, Gemini, not OpenAI, scored above a D grade when they looked at existential safety planning. And frankly speaking, I mean, these tech giants are spending hundreds of billions of dollars to create super intelligent systems over which, we will lose control over. And there's also the unemployment threat. If you look at it, there's a fear that it threatens employment, which is playing out in real time already. Most people in our country, Nigeria, have lost their jobs to AI. You think about customer service roles in banks has been taken over by AI itself. So the International AI Safety Report, in 2025, documents the risk, which includes mass employment, manipulation of public opinion, and biological attacks. So AI capabilities are actually accelerating faster than the safety measures. So they need to be moving parallel to each other. So many companies have actually come out to admit that there's a risk of failure. And this could be like 1 in 10, it could be 1 in 5, it could be 1 in 3. But they cannot justify or even improve those numbers. So if we come back home and we look at how it is specific to us and why we should even be more concerned itself is that there is a bias and exclusion problem itself. If you look at it, most of those LLMs you look at, those large language models you look at, they perform way worse when it comes to African languages. And that is because they've been trained on imported bias data. They've been trained on foreign data. So there's a fear that we can even risk imported bias into our systems. So, AI systems that have been trained on foreign data will not reflect, our own realities as Africans. So when safety standards are set, we are not on the table. It means that African context is not put on the table. It's mostly ignored. Because without sovereign AI safety capacity, we will just end up vulnerable to threats that we can't even gain access to. Right. So, the fears are there. The fears are there. So I share these fears with this global expert, and I think we should build the capacity that will protect us.